Hey everybody, we're back. If you're new, thanks for joining us. I'm Shannon, that's Coco, that's Tita. Click that subscribe button, please. If you're not new, thanks for coming back. Today we are going to go over how I got this look with this beautiful palette. This is the Ace Beaute Nostalgia Palette. I got this in a Boxycharm. A lot of people got this in a Boxycharm if they picked it. If you did not pick it, you might be able to still grab it for cheap in like the pop-up or something. I don't know, but the palette's absolutely gorgeous. This is the look that I came up with. I feel like use the colors. The palette's gorgeous. I'll stop rambling and I'll let y'all see how we came up with this look. Okay, y'all, so I have finished my whole face except for my eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in. I normally use a concealer. This is the CoverGirl. This one right here. I normally just use a concealer. I don't use an eyeshadow primer, so I'm going to go ahead and do this, and then we will get started on the eyeshadow. Okay, I am going to set my eyelids with this Milk setting powder. I like to just set them because oftentimes I'm not really working fast enough because I have all of the kids with me and life just gets crazy. So I'm going to set this really quickly and then I'm going to get onto my eyeshadow. Also, when I am doing my concealer on my eyelids, I like to use my beauty blender after I've spread it out with the brush just to kind of distribute it a little bit more evenly so that you can't see any streaks or anything. And then I just use this really lightly. It's not like I'm baking or anything. I use it super, super lightly just so that nothing creases. And then we are going to jump into the palette. Y'all, this palette's beautiful. I got another palette from them in a Boxycharm before, and that palette was actually gorgeous also. It was blue. It was blue and gold, I think. It was beautiful. I got it months ago. But y'all, she's just beautiful. She's just beautiful. I'm going to swatch some of them for you after we get started. I don't know what color scheme we're going for. I just felt like I needed to do this video. Well, because I have an IPSY video to film, and I needed to do my makeup anyway. So I was like, why not use this beauty and film it for y'all. Not gonna lie, y'all, I kind of want to use these purples, so let's go with purple and gold. I don't want to go too crazy because I really love this green, and I'm feeling like yellows look really nice on me now. I never used yellows before, but I don't want to go too crazy in case I end up looking stupid. In case I end up looking stupid, I still have to film a video after this because we did get our IPSY. I'll link the IPSY video below. Let's go with purples and golds though. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this purple here. It's Carnival, and I am just going to dust it here, and I'm going to try to blend it up because I don't really plan on using a transition shade. So we're just going with the flow, y'all, honestly. This is a Huda brush. My husband got it for me in a set. I don't use them often because I kind of have my go-tos, but my go-to brushes are all dirty, so, and I don't want y'all to be judging me. I'm just going to try to bring this purple shade up some so it looks like I have a transition shade even though I don't have one. I don't really like this Huda brush. I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to kind of pack it on in here. This is like my go-to e.l.f. brush. I've used this for years. This is the eyeshadow C brush. I love this for packing on the eyeshadow. I love it for smudging under my waterline. Like, I absolutely love this brush, but it really packs the shadow on. So I'm just going to go in here and into the crease in the outer corner, and I'm going to kind of pack it onto both lids. We're going to blend this in a little just because the lines are a little bit harsh. Y'all, I feel like when I'm doing my makeup, I'm like, oh no, I don't know how this is gonna look. It might look crazy. And then in the end, it all comes together, right? But filming myself doing my makeup is like, oh, I'm scared I'm gonna screw up. Like, I literally do not have to upload the video, you know? But for some reason, I don't know, I guess because I'm so used to watching beauty vloggers and I've been watching them for so many years, and it's just like they're perfect. And I don't ever see those beauty vloggers who just are not perfect. And sometimes it just, you know, they do it their own way. Let's normalize being normal. You know, let's normalize not being perfect all the time, because I feel like with the social media world, we're conditioned to think that some people are literally just perfect, from their Instagram posts and their clean kids and their beautiful house and their immaculate makeup, and it's just like, that is not my reality. There are blankets on the floor right now because I was literally on my hands and knees scrubbing makeup out of the carpet. And so I put blankets down, right, so that they don't mess the carpet up again, but they still, the one spot that didn't have a blanket, there's lipstick there now, okay? But that's the reality, right? That's mom life. That's just the way it really is. At least for me, that's the way it really is, you know? I feel like this is going to be a chatty get ready with me, but y'all know I'm a little bit chatty. Oh, Yaya's makeup looks good.
My makeup's not coming off.
Oh, Tita's makeup's not coming off. You want to know why? Because she wants makeup remover. She has become obsessed with makeup remover, and it's getting a little bit crazy. Not gonna lie to you.
The baby's not coming off.
Okay, now let's go into Flip Flop. I'm gonna take that same e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to put a little bit in here because I'm gonna go in with gold up in there. I think we're gonna go in with this Fun. It's actually called Fun. It's Coco, don't clean the mirror. Coco's cleaning the mirror, which is not safe. Yo, my mom is coming. My mom will be here in a couple of days, and that is why I was on my hands and knees cleaning, like scrubbing, and I had the carpet cleaner scrubbing the makeup because I don't know if y'all are like me. My mom loves to give her opinion about everything. And not in like a, oh, here's my opinion, yay. More in like a, here's my opinion, I'm judging the shit out of you kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And honestly, y'all, I don't think my mom watches my videos. She lets them play just so that I can like get the view, and she'll push the like button when she happens to walk by, but she doesn't really watch my videos, y'all, just being honest. She'll probably watch this one because I'm talking about her watch. Okay, what are we thinking so far? If you like it, give it a thumbs up. And if you don't like it, then still please give it a thumbs up so that I don't feel bad about myself. Because in the world of social media, we all need validation, right?
Yeah.
Not really. No, we don't, Tita. No, we don't. Because you're beautiful and you're perfect exactly the way you are.
Not coming off.
Her makeup's not coming off, y'all. Just give her the. I bought an entirely new, huge bottle of makeup remover so that I could pour it all over the floor, and that honestly did not really help that much. You know what? Honestly, I'm not mad at this. A lot of times I'm doing my makeup and I'm like, oh girl, what are you doing? But this time I'm like, yes. Yes, this looks good, and I'm so getting Urban Decay Electric Palette vibes from this because that was like one of my favorite palettes ever. Anyway, what I think I'm going to do is take a little concealer and put it right on in here, right up in there. I'm gonna put a little concealer right up in there so that that gold will stick a little better. This is not like a full cut crease or even a cut crease. I don't think I've ever even done like a cut crease ever in my life. This is just because I've noticed, especially with my skin tone, the gold or the lighter shades in the inner corners and everything, they just stick a lot better when I use concealer. I've also noticed with golds, they tend to apply a lot easier when I use my finger. Don't judge my nails, y'all. I have been cleaning like crazy trying to get ready for my mom. So like cleaning the fridge, the pantries, the closets, that gold is just boom, you know, it's like boom, it's like right there in your damn face, y'all. It's so beautiful. But I have been cleaning like a mad woman trying to get ready for my mom to come. I feel like I need a little bit more gold over here, and I can't get it with my fat finger. Okay, y'all, not mad at this. The gold is a lot more yellow than I thought it was gonna be. Not gonna lie there. No, you don't, yo. She needs this. She needs this. She does not. She does not need that. Okay, y'all. Let's blend this in. See what we've got so far. We may need to add some more purple. I feel like we do need to put a lighter shade up here and bring it down some. But we'll get there. Y'all, this brush, it's like one of those Eco Tools brushes or something. And I got it at Claire's like 20 years ago. Literally one of my favorite brushes ever for blending. I've looked and looked and looked for other brushes that are exactly like this. But I just can't seem to find any that are this brush. You know what I'm saying? It's like you have that one brush that's your favorite brush and you just can't like not use it. This is that brush for me. Let's take this C brush, the one we used for the purple shades, and try to blend the gold and the purple. I'm not actually loving this look. I feel like if this lighter shade of purple showed up a little more, then I would love it. So we're gonna need to tweak this, y'all. We're gonna need to tweak it. Tita's over here grabbing more makeup remover, so why? Okay, blending it looks a lot better. Let's go in with this lighter shade, this purple flip-flop shade, and bring that pigment back up so that we don't look crazy. Okay, I'm gonna take my nail And I'm just gonna drag this back and forth kind of. I don't know, am I the only one who does that? Because I feel like my nail, it doesn't smudge it, but it just drags it just slightly so that it looks perfect. Okay, what are we thinking? I'm thinking we need to darken that purple up again. Let me just, y'all. Let me just clean this brush. Look, and that's what I'm saying. Nobody really does that. And it's like, well, nobody does that in their video. And it's like, no, I see your makeup looks good, girl. But it's like in real life, like what do you do in real life? Are you that perfect in real life? Because I'm struggling with life. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I am struggling. Y'all, my mom's coming. I know I keep talking about my mom's coming, but that's what's on my mind. It's like, you know. Okay, let's just darken. Let's bring this purple in here and darken it up a little more. I feel like this eye needs to come up some so that it's even. Does anybody have a weak eye? Like visually weak. One of my eyes is weaker than the other. So when I look at myself, my eyebrows, they could be perfect to someone else, but they never look perfect to me because one eye is visually weaker than the other eye. Is that just me? It could be just me. Or maybe I just made that up. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, let's blend this purple some, y'all. I would need a lighter shade. Similar to like this, it looks a lot lighter on camera actually than it is. It's more peachy brown in person, which is not gonna work for me. So I'm gonna have to grab something different to put under my brow. And I have an old chocolate bar here, so I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go in with this shade that I have no clue what it's called, and I'm gonna use this e.l.f. brush. It is the Defining Eye Brush. This is my go-to brush for doing this. The shape and everything about this brush is perfect to me, and no matter how many other places I look to find a brush like this, I cannot find, it's just like, it's like the blending brush, and I love it. And I mean, it's super cheap and inexpensive, so, but it just fits perfectly. It's dense enough to hold the pack on the powder. It's just, this is like my go-to, okay? Okay, y'all, let's just kind of blend this out some just so that it's smooth. I don't know. I'm not mad at this, y'all, honestly. I mean, it's different. It is not my norm. And I kind of like it, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you. So now I'm just actually gonna go in with some liner. I normally always use, I don't use like a liquid liner or a pen liner. I literally always use a black eyeshadow just because, I don't know, it's easy for me to apply. It looks a little bit more natural. And this is the one that I've had for a long time. This is e.l.f., or not e.l.f., this is Wet n Wild in the shade Panther. And I keep this here because it's just small individual and I can fit it in my drawer and it takes literally no space. And I use a brush like this. This is a Pro Brow brush actually. But I use a brush like this and I just line the top. And I have one spot on this eye where there's like not really any hair on the bottom, and I'll put a little under there, but I don't really use under eye liner either. But I'm gonna do that really quickly. Okay, I did put a little bit of whatever was left on the brush underneath my brow, but when I use this, you can see there's a difference, but it does look really natural, and I don't drag it across. I dip the brush into the eyeshadow and then I just kind of pat it on there, and I normally do like a third, a third, a third. So a third dip, a third dip, a third dip. And I feel like for me personally, I just like the way it looks a lot better, and I don't wear lashes or anything, so I don't know. I just like this, but I will say, and I've mentioned it before, the blackest, deepest eyeshadow that I have come across is in the Urban Decay Gwen Stefani collab. There's a black eyeshadow in there, and that one is just life. The only reason I don't use it is because it's in an entire palette, and that would take up a lot of space that I don't have in my makeup drawers here. Okay, y'all, now all I'm gonna do is take that same C brush. I love this brush. I think you can get it at Target and different places. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna take this and I'm just gonna grab that purple and I'm gonna bring it on down here and kind of smudge it all around. I have some gold left over from when I put it on my upper lid, and I'm just honestly gonna leave that, okay? I'm not even gonna lie to you. This is a pretty look. What do you think? Do you like it? Validate me. No, seriously though, don't you think it's pretty? I think it's pretty. I literally love the electric palette so much, y'all. One year before we had kids, we went to Feed the Homeless, and I'm not even gonna lie, I had like full on purple eyeshadow from that electric palette. At one point, I also worked at a farm. I did work at a farm. It's a whole nother topic, but I did work at a farm and I would literally show up full glam. I didn't have kids. Full glam, okay? Seriously, like I would always have my lashes done, my nails done. I would purple, green, whatever, eyeshadow, like I would wear ponchos and everything, like literally, like seriously, full on glam. But then I had kids and it's just like, I'm tired. I'm a tired mama. I feel like we should take some of this flip-flop shade and put some right in there too. That's not really making a difference, but now I feel like I have to even it out, so I'm not mad at it. Let's grab some mascara. Okay, y'all, so I did go in with my mascara, finish that up, and then I did use this. This is the Anastasia Loose Glitter in Crystal, or it's a loose pigment in Crystal, and I use that on my inner corners just to give myself a little pop there. I also use this as a highlighter on my nose and a little on my cheeks in addition to a liquid one. But anyway, lipstick of the day is actually this Kevin Aqua lipstick. This is in the shade Invincible. Invincible, I think is what it says. But this is what it looked like. I wanted to go with something a little bit more simple. I'll swatch it for y'all really quickly. Just because I feel like my makeup was like so out there today that I needed to kind of tone down my lips. I couldn't go with a pink or something like that because that would look crazy. I did go through and I did some swatches so y'all could see how they look really quickly. This is what they come out to look like when you swatch them. And honestly, y'all, I love this palette so much. There were so many people who said like, oh, I'm so upset. This is a Boxycharm palette. They were so upset that they got this. There was a woman in the group, in this Boxycharm group, and she was like, oh, I'm 50 something years old. I'm super pale. I'm a redhead. I hate this palette. These colors are horrible for me. And I said like, look, I went and looked at your profile. Like, I'm not going to lie. I went on your Facebook and I looked. These colors would look beautiful on you. And do not, because for a long time, y'all know, I let society dictate what shades I was going to wear. And I was like, you're 36. You don't get to wear that. You shouldn't wear that. Stick to neutrals. And you know what? Screw that. If I want to wear purple and gold, I am wearing it and I'm going to rock the shit out of it. So to that lady, not that that lady's watching, but to anybody else, like this palette, and maybe you just don't like colors and that's fine, you know, that's fine. But these shades, I feel like these shades, my personal opinion, they complement anyone, everyone. They're just, I mean, they're just gorgeous. You don't have to go crazy with it, but pretty palette, pretty packaging, beautiful shades. I mean, they're just, even the swatches, y'all, even the swatches is just gorgeous. But if you haven't already, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, click the bell, and all those good things. Bye!